Alright, so hello and welcome to the stream. Starting a new illustration that I very vaguely kind of mapped out. Continuing with the current seasonal trend, which is to milk Blue Eye Kai for everything it's got while the anime is airing. You know, I think honestly the game itself is actually big enough that I don't have to worry about that much. But right now it is a great spot to absolutely milk the crap out of it, so here we are. Okay, so time here we have Hifumi, which I have done a piece with her before, and well, I tried doing some with Koharu a while back, but I never finished that one. And I couldn't for the life of me find a image of the mascot character that Hifumi really likes. So I'm gonna just take whatever I can get from Google and just roll with that. Is there actually no image of Peroro anywhere? That's wild. Okay, there's a picture of a plushie, and there's a... what is this from? MyFigureCollection.net. That's, well, that's something. Oh, good enough. It's close enough, so we'll just take this. Is it really that tiny? Okay, it's a little bit bigger than that. Okay, and then we have a Peroro as such. Oh boy, why does some messages come across my OBS? I just caught-sighted that. What the heck was that? Well, let's hope nothing goes wrong, because I've definitely had more internet problems since the ISP changed, but let's see how this goes. I really decide if I need to give enough space so that I have a more distinctive portion. Because of the way Hifumi's hair kind of spreads into little wings. I think I'll probably turn the... I have so many freaking things open. I still also have the game open, so I need to pull something from that I can. Stick the... let's see, let's go like that, and go like that. Bring in the eye over here a little bit. The eye is more circular than I thought it was, so let's go circular, and the eyes are like just off to the side. So let's do that. Got like big lashes. Then it's got the tufts of hair coming off it. Should I have the tongue on the top? This is like one of those, was it mascot costume style looks right now. We cut this across the top here. We'll wrap this photo around her head here. I should probably actually have Koharu's hair sticking out. Hold on, let me just pull her Did I not have the game open? I don't have the game open. I have different. Where is it? Here we go. Okay, let's just let the game turn on. What I had it on, but apparently didn't. I just had the BlueStacks launcher on. I think there was a shot of Koharu with her hair more down in her swimsuit version. There's also more side on view, so let's have a look at her hair from the side a bit better. I think like all of her material from... Actually, I think there's official art that's like kind of the side of her head. At least it should be. Yeah, actually want to change this to a more horizontal canvas as well. Let's go, let's see, change canvas. Or should I just go widescreen? Let's just go what? Yoink. Go like that. Alright, let's get the game running. Hopefully it doesn't crash. It already takes a while to turn on first time. Okay, I have it pretty upright. Let's see. That's Hifumi, that is Koharu, and this is Koharu, okay. Did I get a good shot of that? I actually don't know. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, let's just dump this into here. Get a better shot of the side of her head. I think I should, like, poke... You really have, like, this kind of onesie look here. I should poke her hair out of, like, here. It's actually kind of bushy, so we'll go, like that. Just poke her hair through there. Let's see. Butt will be about chest, stomach. Butt will be about here. Probably want to make what she's wearing look a little bit looser, so we'll go like, yeah. want to... Does Pororo have a tail? I think Pororo has a tail. Let me see if I can find a 3D rendition of Pororo somewhere. I'm pretty sure I can find Pororo. Or at least a back view of... I'm pretty sure it has a tail. It does. Yeah, Pororo has a tail. Okay. I mean, most birds have tails, so... Is that a Liftwood? Oh, there's a Liftwood mod that replaces the zombies with Pororo. That is terrifying. Oh, wait. Do I have Liftwood? I think I do. I did play a while back. Oh, regardless. Tail... Kind of want like a onesies kind of feel of pajamas, so we kind of want to make this look very loose. So can have it like kind of pull around like here at this. Let's see. Where is... Should actually just have one of her tails come over the... Actually, should be going down her body, or it should like curl around her body, right? If she's twisting her head like this. Even like rests along her body, because the hair is quite long. The Pororo head on the top of the hood. Hooded pajamas is kind of feel I wanted here. Do we have the tongue on the top of the bottom? The Pororo tongue just sticking out. Okay, is that all of the things I need from the game? Can I turn it off? Just a bit of a pain if I need to turn it on again later, but... Alright, Koharu's got wings on her head. Let's try and position them in a way that they're coming through, like, here. Something vaguely like that, right? Actually have the wing wrap all the way around the body, because right now it kind of looks a little overly compact. Probably want this to like go all the way out here, at least, and kind of make this look a bit wider. Oh, it should be like a. You still like what? Have like a dent here as it goes around the body. I'm gonna give some space for the leg. Actually, like, actually, like, left piece for me to legs up. So that, hang this down, but actually, like, twist one of her legs so that, like, up over her body. Like what? Was that too complicated? Wait, no, it should be. Her thigh would be like all the way back here, so like, even though there was something. Probably make it more pant-like and have the legs split apart, either the upper body or the whole thing, so a onesie. Actually, let me just see if the wiki. Let's see, Blue Archive, Koharu. Let me see if the expressions collection the gallery has her. Okay, well that's not a good sign. That's a pretty poor sign in general. Well, let's hope that's just a one-time thing. Let's see, cool. Oh, there it is, glorious. That took a while to load. That was a little worrying. Hmm. 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 I think I'll bring the body here forward a little bit. Hmm. 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 Her was just white, right? It's a white with yellow bits. Where'd it go? Hmm. Um. Okay, let's see. Hmm. 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 Alright, let's try layering on a little bit of Hmm. 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 I feel like I need more head. We'll just get that out there and just kind of make her hair a little bit messier. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Her brow isn't actually particularly long, so let's just go. Just want to go like this. Want to go like this, like go like this. This needs to be. Do that with a blush for now. I want to kind of have a hood behind her. So where will be the opening? Because this should be at the top. Should actually have just the tongue hang over the top of this. The Peroro tongue just hang from inside here. Because the shoulder should be like here. So this has to go over the top of that. Hmm. You should try and like make it look like she's really pressing her face in here. Go like this. Hmm. Oh. Her wings are like really on the side of her head. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I think the wings are like come through like here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's something like that. It's pretty horrific, but I'll do the details of that again when it comes to the doing it properly, but and we want to kind of squish her hair through here. Does her hair twirls, right? Like, does a bunch of does it twirl? It twirls a bit, right? Yeah, it twirls a bit. Okay, that doesn't look like I've dropped any extra frames since it disconnected that one time. At the very least. Hmm. Yeah, they keep this wide. Okay, let's go. Bring the top of the hood like right over the top of the wing. The wing kind of sticks out like this, so we can kind of have the hood go underneath that opening. Does she have white wings underneath, or is that just her hat? I think that's just her hat back there. So her wings are black, right? Oh, she's got white feathers. Oh, and what am I dealing with halos here? Well, that's not too bad. What's Hifumi's one was pretty... She's pretty much on the same one, right? It's like... It's just... The wings orientation are different. No, Hifumi doesn't have wings, does she? Pretty sure she doesn't really have any wings. Or at least any visible wings on her. Roll. I give this more here just to give more eye. Why's my pin not view quite right? Hmm. 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 Hum. How long are her lashes? Well, the lashes are brown. Brown's not that particularly long either. Um. I don't draw the lid here, right? Yeah. Hmm. 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 Okay, if I want to do that, I need to be able to draw feet. That's the problem. I need to stick the leg out more. Just like more down this way, and then maybe stick the leg back up this way. Because this will have to hang onto what if it comes back up like this. Wait, how does her hair curl? Doesn't really curl, right? It just, well, it curls a little bit, but it's mostly just hanging. Pull some extra loose parts off it. Because I'm also gonna like darken this general area because it'll be wedged inwards. So, like, should be coming off like here. I mean, if it's pajamas, then we probably don't want to use the same fully detailed hairband. Or we could just go with a simpler hairband with no extra details. At least that's the general idea I was going with. I want to stick Koharu's hair through the bottom of this as well. So it'll be like coming through in front of Hifumi. Do we want to put the bottom of the Peroro mouth here as well? What's the bottom of Peroro's mouth look like? Where's Peroro? We stick the tongue out from here and put the mouth underneath it. Or do we just stick the tongue on top of Koharu's head? I'm gonna have to take a look at how to hang a pant leg onto especially a loose one like this onto onto a foot here. See if I can dig out a Alright, Pinterest. It's time to look at feet. Oh, that can be taken out of context. Actually, is there for on stomach pose? I like how one of the first results on Pinterest is happy overweight woman stock photo. I mean, that's certainly a pose that, or anatomy that is interesting. Um, hmm. Oh, this is now a giant game of can I find a pose at this angle? Because usually people, all the pose references are always facing the head and body forwards rather than backwards, away from the camera, so... Yeah, this is gonna be a giant game of can I find a goddamn pose? Um... Hmm... Oh, that's a bit closer. Alright, let's have a look at this. Um... Hmm... Hmm... Oh, let me make sure I'm looking at this correctly. Hmm. 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 Okay. I'm just gonna keep looking through different outputs to see if I can find something. Hmm. 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 Ugh. Really just trying to see if I can find a more or less exact look that I can work with. Uh. Hmm. 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 Um. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 What the heck am I doing? I feel like this is what happens every time I try to do a feat. Especially since I'm gonna have to go, I guess I could go with, like, stockings here, but... Hmm... Maybe bigger. Hmm... 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 I should try and tilt the foot more. Um... Hmm. Hmm. Indeed. But, why am I trying to curl the toes? I'm already bad enough at drawing feet as it is. Oh wait, hello there. I keep trying to draw feet because I need to practice it, but it's always a little horrific. I don't think I've heard of anyone being banned for drawing feet. If you wrap that feet around a long and slender object with a round tip, then you might get banned for that, but I think just feet on its own isn't really a problem. Why did I try and go for a general look of a onesie? Like, they can't really ban you for just feet if it's just being drawn, because it's technically not sexual in nature on its own, as much as people would like to imply that. I mean, I know, like, quite a while back on Twitch, I think it was, there was some hiccup with not being allowed to show your feet on stream. I think that was mostly not... You weren't allowed to just stick your feet into the camera, was largely what they were trying to imply. I still don't know what that white bit there is. Thing is, was that you aren't allowed to be in a swimsuit unless you're you have a hot tub within your camera view. So some of the hot tub streamers now have the smallest possible little inflatable pool just like in the corner of the camera. Don't know if I should do more head. This thing had a big ass head. Alright, I need to add a tail to this onesie. The tail fitters. Butt is about here, so tail fitters should be about here. Do I need to go and imply that this is coming through here? Well, there hasn't been any fun news about any weird Twitch things recently. Most of the weird, or people being weird, has been coming from Kick recently, so seeing as Kick, you're pretty much allowed to just was it live stream actual crimes, and you'll get a little slap on the wrist and get banned for a few days before you're allowed to come back. That I have not. The most recent streamer thing I heard about was, it was actually a YouTube streamer who got who literally filmed herself, or like she live streamed herself as she hit a pedestrian while she was driving. Like, that was the most recent thing I heard about in terms of streamer controversies anyway. I mean, I try to generally avoid content from the much younger creators, because usually it's very cringe. Yeah, I feel like I need to give this thing more head. Don't know how I feel about having this thing's eyes on the top, but this so. How much head? This thing also has a lot of head space. Yeah, I feel like Peroro needs more head. But the only person I actually watch anything from that covers this kind of stuff is Voice Critical. Like, because the other person who talks about some streamer stuff sometimes is Ludwig that I watch. So for the most part, it's only Charlie doing the big drama topics. Everyone else I watch is they're all YouTube gamers from like back from 2013, so I don't hear too much unless Charlie goes over it. But my viewing habits literally haven't changed for a long time. I mean, I did start watching like some VTuber stuff when Kizuna Ai first came around, because I saw an article about it. And that was pretty much my entry into VTuber stuff, into the culture. Which is probably also why my viewpoint on VTubers is so old. I should probably do something about this hand and actually draw them properly rather than just having this wireframe. We want to press this hand into here, so we want to go... I kind of want to press her hand into this costume. I mean, I get to essentially call myself a VTuber fan, the OG, OG VTuber fan, from back in the day before there were streamers. But I think there was only, like when I first started watching VTubers, only, I think, Nora Neko streamed at all, because Kizuna Ai was all videos. Shiro was all videos, Akari was all videos, and I think Hinata at the time was all videos. You know, she's transitioned, she and Shiro's transitioned to streaming, because there were basically when HoloLive really took off, they kind of forced all the VTubers into streaming. I mean, I only knew about HoloLive because I actually found Sora's videos from before she became member Zero of a Hololive. Oh, the first wave was he's an eye. And I think at the time the only male VTuber was the guy with the horse mask. I think he was just called was it Bachulu or Bachulu? It was like virtual but said in a Japanese accent. I think he's still going. He's pretty big. I think he is the biggest indie, like non-affiliated male VTuber, because I think he's not part of a corporation. I think if it's the biggest male in a corporation would be it would probably be Kusaha. I'll just do that for a hand for now. I think I'll fix that more when it gets to the actual clean lines. Get your finger off there to go behind. What is this? Is this hair? This is hair, yeah, this is hair. What the? I mean, the horse mask guy, he's literally just a guy in a suit with a horse mask, but he was part of the original period where all VTubers were 3D. So I actually don't know if he has 2D model or not. I've never seen a 2D model of him. I've only seen a 3D model. So you can really tell how long ago that was, because it's pretty much like a fancy luxury thing to be rolling with a 3D model now. Before, 3D models were the norm. It wasn't the live 2D ones. Okay, this needs to dig into the fabric here. There's just kinda detailing the nail so I know what I'm looking at. The part of the problem is that basically the big expansion, especially the expansion of Nijisanji while it was still all in Japan, probably really accentuated the concept of having all this extra lore. Cause like I mean, I don't know too much about the other early VTubers because the only one I really watched was Kizuna Eye. But like, you had like a short backstory, but it wasn't like a big, like you weren't really playing a big personality or character. And I mean, back in the day, it was a lot of skits. It wasn't live streaming, where you had to be constantly like in character. Like, let's be real, the good thing about videos is that if you need to take a break from being a character, you just cut. Just cut the video, cut the recording, and you're good. I actually don't know if the iChannel stuff's still up. But it's also the fact that as VTubers became more popular, the I feel like it was very poorly adapted into the Western culture. Like, I actually feel that usually when I watch any VTuber stuff, it is the Western indies that try way too hard with like a character or personality. Like uh, holy shit, that I just rap got it super hard. The VTubers coming out of Japan nowadays, they have like a general backstory, especially if they're with a corporation. But beyond that, there's no real like big character thing behind it that they have to play. I mean, I think the biggest one right now is probably what Salome, because she does the was it the rich lady act the whole time she's live, and she's good for all intents and purposes. I mean, I'm not too familiar with what she did before then, before she joined Nijisanji. But I don't really feel like any of the Hololive girls really do anything these days. I mean, you have Luna, who stays in character, but and then what La Plus has a general way of addressing herself. That's really about it. I don't really get the general impression that any of them are really acting out a full character anymore. There's also the fact that like some people realize that keeping up a personality while you're live is exhausting. It's also the reality of content creation is, especially with like all of this VTuber lore stuff, once you're past the initial wow factor of whatever your lore or your character design can provide, it's completely dependent on your ability as a content creator to keep people there. So like, if you can't maintain this like lore personality, then there's no point, because you can't keep people there long term. And I think like a lot of the especially the people who've been around for a while all kind of realized that. So they're more likely to just access themselves rather than try and maintain this big personality. I mean, at most nowadays, I feel like they might just have a different way of referring to yourself, which is actually easier in most languages than English because of the what's it called, the self, it's not pronouns, what, self identifiers. Because like in English you pretty much only have like I, or you have the really cringe people who insist on you calling them Your Highness. That I've heard from a couple of different spots, or they have like some random title they give themselves. But like, when you refer to yourself in English, you literally only have I or me. Like, there's very little ways English allows for that diversity and personality from just that. But one of the good things about the Japanese language is that there's a lot of different ways to refer to yourself. It's not, or at least my understanding of Chinese, which I should know better because I am Chinese, there is still multiple ways to refer to yourself, but compared to English, but I don't think it's as much as what you can do in Japanese. And I'm not familiar enough with Korean to say much about that. But you can literally divert like a little bit of character just from your language's ability to have more than one way to refer to I or me. Like, it's actually kind of impressive how poorly that translates to English. You know, like some people like to call it the community, building a community by having a title and having a title for the community, and that all rolls up together into one little package. Why does my pin feel really weird? Why does it feel so rough? The heck? Okay, I'm gonna change the grip on my pin. Really deciding how I feel about some of these spots. Yeah, it could be for the chat, or it could be for themselves. I mean, one of my friends was going by Boss for a while because she had a mafia theme going for her her lore. I mean, when I asked her about it, like way near the start of the VTuber craze in the West, I straight up asked her like, do you have the cringy lore ready? And she just kind of laughed at me. I mean, at the very least, she recognized that it was cringe, which is a big improvement compared to. Well, I think most people know it's cringe. They might not admit it. It was cool for like the first half a year, and then it turned out that when something becomes popular and you have everyone writing a story and you don't have enough different original ideas, they all just start sounding similar to each other. Because let's be honest with ourselves, when it first started, it was kind of okay. Like, some of them were cool, some of them were cringy, but it was still neat that it existed. But nowadays, it's just like, wow, I think I've seen that before. It might be a problem that there's so many of us. It's just like... I mean, I was thinking about whether to very jokingly tweet out VTuber lore on Twitter for April Fools, because I didn't really have anything for April Fools. Even though by the end of it, the only thing I could think of was, hey look guys, I finally have VTuber lore, and just have a couple of spaces and then just write, I'm pretty neat. That's pretty neat. That's it. So, oh my god, there's lore written here. That's neat. Well, I'll have to save that for April Fool's next year. April Fool's is past already. Like, oh my god, I finally have VTuber lore. A whole bunch of spaces. That's neat. Just enough spaces to make it so that Twitter has to expand the box to read it. Really deciding if I want the parallel mouth at the bottom here. I'm really deciding if I want to just flop the tongue down on her head here. Well, they aren't the goddess of lust. For some reason, the the general direction that particularly the larger indie VTubers have taken the general face of the community is towards being permanently horny, which is really unfortunate. That's also a very Western thing. You don't really get the same incredible level of horniness coming from the Asian VTubers. I mean, I'll admit, I haven't seen anyone creating species, but I also don't read that much lore. Do I flop the tongue on her head? I feel like if I flop the tongue out here, it should kind of hang over her head instead. I mean, I even took the crazy plunge when YouTube randomly recommended me a Chinese VTuber on YouTube that I poked in there just to like see the general feel of how they presented themselves. And I was like, yeah, only the Western scene seems to insist on being permanently horny. Unless like there is a subset of the VTuber scene in Japan that specifically does erotic stuff, but they are portrayed as lewd because they specifically market themselves for erotic things. Like a lot of them do erotic ASMR, so it's like it makes sense for them to be like that. But a lot of the Western people literally just insist on being horny permanently for absolutely no reason as they play games. And a lot of time it's got absolutely nothing to do with their beautifully written out lore, where they might be very edgy in their lore, and they're definitely not very edgy in their general interactions. They're just very horny. I mean, in a way, you can't really blame people for trying to pull in views. The problem is that people don't understand that views are meaningless, and retention is the only thing that actually matters in the algorithm these days. Which is also something I'm having a problem with. I can't get people to sit through my videos for more than like 30 seconds, which is like the intro. It's just like, Still trying to work out what I need to change for how I present the videos to make people sit through more than just the opening. I guess on Twitch, it doesn't really matter as much. And well, Kick is very much a Twitch copy, so I guess it doesn't really matter much over there. Because Twitch and Kick, what you want is concurrent live viewers. Which in theory, if you have retention and you have people constantly coming back, then that would help in the long run. But you can benefit from just like spikes of viewership. But over here on the YouTubes, retention is literally everything. Like, retention is number one, and then interactions is number two. Views is like completely ignored by the algorithm nowadays. It's actually kind of impressive. I mean, if you can build an audience that likes being incredibly horny with you, that's like fine. Like, sure, you built an audience with that, and if you don't want that audience anymore, well, that's your problem now. But if you want to keep them, you can keep them. Like, in the end, like, you still built that audience and it's actually perfectly fine. It's just a matter of do you want to keep it, which is where most people usually have the problem, right? It's like, wow, like, I want to stop being horny, but the people don't want to let me stop being horny. Let's just do that. So I want to do anything else to the front over here. I guess it's actually a bit of a bigger problem on Twitch, because it's only about live viewers, and that's where most of the English VTuber community is, because most of them only stream. I mean, I'm sitting here on YouTube and like, wow, I can't even game on this channel without killing the algorithm. Like, so I know that if I release different bits of content, like everything that's not the same general topic or content will just immediately annihilate everything else. I mean, I've had like a couple of videos for like React content because I tried to get in on that train a little bit a while back. One, because it's very easy to make, so I can make it much quicker than what I'm doing now. But like even that like absolutely annihilated my the algorithm's ability to push my art stuff out to people. So that's always a thing. That doesn't feel right. Go. I just for what I'm doing right now, I'm just trying to make sure this is all sitting in a way that feels okay before I try and line anything in for real. For all intents and purposes, I'm probably not going to start lining this in for the final lines version today. You can build an audience in that time and move them to a different platform. That's perfectly fine as a strategy. Like, in a way, you can't actually fault them, because it's going to a bigger platform where you have more reach. Getting all of the people there and then moving them to somewhere else. Because it is a reality that, especially if you're doing a lot of lewd or erotic content, that you can more readily move people than if you're doing literally anything else. Because I can say for sure that if you're just like a gamer, there's zero chance of you moving people between YouTube and Twitch. At least nowadays, anyway. Back in the days, you could when YouTube wasn't a streaming platform. Like, the reality is that people who look for specifically loot stuff are perfectly fine with like joining your OnlyFans or something. Similar equivalents. Yeah, I was really happy to see some of the YouTubers I used to watch that moved to Twitch during the adpocalypse of, when was it? 2018? Maybe around there? Was it 17? When the adpocalypse happened? A lot of them have started multi-streaming. I was like, oh, that's neat. I literally used to watch you when I was in high school. That was a long time ago. Actually, probably wasn't high school. It was probably when I was in university. Yeah, it's probably like early on in university. I was watching a lot of them, and now they're back on YouTube because they're body streaming. It's like neat. You just see them live, and it's like that's neat. Don't know if I'm overdoing the wing here a little bit. Was it? That was around that time. I feel like I actually have a okay memory for stuff if it's only on YouTube. I actually remember it because I think at the time I was about 1 year into doing YouTube, or like about half a year into doing YouTube, and I used to get ads. I used to have ad revenue, and then the apocalypse happened, and that changed all the requirements and rules, and now I don't have ads. Alright, I'm gonna need some creases here. Sort of pull in towards Hifumi's face here. Doesn't EA already have ads in their games? Or was it Ubisoft? Who does Assassin's Creed? Because I know Assassin's Creed got a lot of backlash about 2 or 3 years ago when pausing the game brought up a giant ad for their mobile Assassin's Creed. And it was like super in your face. I think it was was it when the was that the Egypt Assassin's Creed or was it the Viking Assassin's Creed? It was one of them, but apparently when you pause the game, a giant ad for the mobile Assassin's Creed just literally got in your face, and you had to find the little X on it to close the window. Oh wait, no, hair needs to be coming through here. Koharu's hair is coming through here. Okay, can have a little bit of the crease coming down, but Koharu's hair should be twirling through here. I mean, technically they're not doing anything wrong, so it's hard to sue them because legally they are advertising their own game within another one of their own games, so you can't exactly fault them. It's just an asshole move. Like, it's their game and they're advertising their own thing, so apart from the player experience where they got review bombed, they technically didn't do anything wrong. Do I want to poke her ears out? Not really any space to poke her ears out. I mean, I think for the most part for that case, it was, I think the ad itself was, it goes to the shop inside the game. Because I think, they have their own eShop that you could bring up inside the game. I mean, I know, like, other ads are super dodgy. Even though, admittedly, if I was to make a mobile game, realistically, it'll have to run ads. But as far as I know, the Unity ad program is not particularly bad. Especially use the banner ads that stay out of the way. Use the pop-up ads that's kind of dodgy, but my experience with the banner ads has always been okay. I mean, that's more of a case of if I was to look to release a game on the iPhone store, because that's gonna be way too expensive. This is here. You know what? Let me just throw down some colors. I don't know how nice they can throw down some colors, but where do I take her pink from? Let's take her pink from here. Just gonna throw down a quick color palette just so I know what I'm looking at. So this is hair here. It's hair coming down here, and just hair coming through here. I mean, intrusive ads are always a bad game experience. So you generally try to avoid that. We need to change to a more grey feather here, don't I? Or was that just the lighting? Is that just lighting? Oh no, it does go grayer. So the second layer downwards is more grey. The layer up top is more black. Peroro is white, so let's just kind of slap some color onto Peroro all the way down through here. Yeah, I'm already like an anomaly because for the most part I let ads run when I'm watching YouTube. I have an ad blocker, but I don't run it on. I specifically don't run it on YouTube because I know how ridiculous it is to try and make money from the AdSense. Well, that's a bit dodgy. Where is I need Hifumi hair color? Let's just take it from here. The hair is coming through here along with the white of this pajama onesie that I decided to try and pull off. Coming through here. This is the yellow or Peroro. Where's Peroro? Peroro. I mean, I try to keep things on to stop random downloads. I got shields up with that. That generally do work. But otherwise... Actually, I keep all of the protections up, apart from when I'm on YouTube. Let's just take skin, let's take from here. I think that's actually a lighter skin color. Let's get this yellow, let's go over here. Where's the row? This, just put it over this. I mean, honestly, I'm perfectly fine with ads as long as they don't get in your face. Which is more of a problem with the site owner than the ads itself usually. Because if you use a reasonable ad program, then usually it's not quite as bad in terms of the ads that actually pop up. At least if you go onto reputable sites where they'll get immediately ripped apart if their ads come up anything dodgy, and they'll actually actively go after the ad owners if anything particularly dodgy comes up. But otherwise, it's super dodgy on some sites. Pearl's eyes are black. Let's just go in the cheek. Pearls. Yeah, the tail is white. Oh, I need a... Where is my pen? I need to go... Cheek. Cheek. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. You see a opportunity and just capitalize on it. That's what we call capitalism. This is the point where I'm deciding whether I want to try and add more of a background here. I could go wop like this. Make it look like they're on top of a bed. That would be neat, wouldn't it? In terms of the character's lore here, Hifumi, the girl with the brown hair, is essentially the effective normal heroine in Blue Archive. But she's got this like crazy obsession with this fat ass chicken in particular. And that's kind of where this was born from. And then Koharu is the one who acts as the... What would the archetype be? The morals committee person who has the craziest delusions is probably the one who's got the loosest morals in the head. I think for the most part, all of the well, at least a majority of the girls in Trinity are part of some kind of angelic race, which is why a lot of them have wings. Notably, Hifumi is one of the few girls from Trinity that does not have a halo. Or not halo, not have wings. She's got wings on her halo. But I mean, in terms of the endgame lore, Trinity, which is the school these two girls are from, is like modeled after essentially the Catholic Church, if I can say it in a very simple way. And then their direct opponent, or the direct rivalry is with the school that's very heavily themed with more of a demon style race. I actually don't know if it's actually a race thing or there's just features of the race of essentially what humans are in the game or not. But that's never made particularly clear. How much Halo am I gonna see on Hifumi here? Halo floats above the shade, so I think I can actually get away with not drawing this Halo. Might actually be able to get away with not drawing either of the Halos, honestly, with the angle I've got here. I just want to kind of get the full part of the sketch done, or the rough done today before finishing up. Still really deciding if I want that tongue just like slapped on top of Koharu's head. Probably the best spot to stick the tongue out, but dang, that looks a little weird. Especially since it's a pink tongue on top of pink hair. It's kind of standing out in a bit of a weird way. Well, not standing out enough in a weird way. Because her hair is also wrapping around her head in a bit of very essentially a hime cut in the front fringe. A straight cut along the front. Anything else I need to mess with here? Oh, the wings. Is there a point where any of them are wearing a character costume in the actual game? Where is Blue Archive? Don't think any of them wear a character costume. That's the most likely I feel like is Alona, so let's have a look at Alona's stuff. Yeah, I think I could go out Koharu's wings. They come out of her lower back, if I understand. Alright, I still have the game open, so I can still take a look at this one up. I don't think the wings are retractable, at least in my understanding the wings aren't retractable. Where is Koharu? Hifumi Koharu. Load, please. Yeah, wings come out of a lower back. Like just a... It's like around where her tailbone would be. Yeah, I feel like these will end up inside the costume, they won't stick out. Okay, I guess the only thing now would be if I want to add anything else in terms of character wise to the overall image. Alright, I think we'll finish up here for today. I think oh, did I do it on the wrong layer? Well, that's a problem. I think in terms of what I need for the line layer, I think this is fine. The only general questionable area at this current stage is up here. Because in the foreground, we just kind of add these lines and color the surface underneath them. It'll look like a blanket or a mattress of a bed. Given that I tried to style, the character costume a bit less, even though there are some things like that. But the onesie-like pajama style outfit that Hifumi's wearing. So for the most part, a bed makes sense. I could just pile up a couple of cushions or pillows. The main unfortunate bit is that I think the only thing from Momo and Friends, which is the whatchamacallit, did I just close the wrong thing? No, I did. The franchise that Piroro is from, I feel like only Piroro ever appears in terms of a visual actual thing that you can see. I'll have to check that again, but I don't know anything else from Momo and Friends looks like. I don't know what Momo looks like. Come to think of it. Alright, but anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of drawing. You have a sketch here. It can, for the most part, go into line art next time, and then you can put the color down. The only real, truly questionable part right now is, for the most part, Hifumi's foot, which is sticking up in the air. Don't know if the foot will stay there, but hopefully we'll keep the foot stay there. Oh, it's the most questionable part right now in terms of what might need to fix. Alright, so those who want to see more of this as go along with drawing this in and doing other things, remember to be subscribed or following depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I'll see you all next time.